to another Trauma Talk radio segment. We are here in San Ramon, California, in front of my favorite restaurant in San Ramon,
Thank you.
Casa. Yes. And I'm here with Miss Marilyn. And so my question for you today is, what is trauma to you and how does it sound?
The minute you asked me that question, I wasn't expecting that question, to be honest. But and I never asked that question to myself. But I would say something that happened personally when I was a little girl. You know, I think about when I was like 10, 11. I went through a lot. I grew up by myself. Well, I grew up with my grandparents, and there was a lot that I learned from them because I didn't have my mom. Fortunately, my mom passed away when I was a little girl, and my dad he wasn't there for us. Yeah, it was something that I just think that my dad was very young, and then I guess he didn't know what to do when my mom passed away, and then I think that's something that it's still in me. Like to I don't know, like yeah, that's all I can think of when you said trauma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so trauma to you is just that childhood traumatic experience of your mom passing away
Yeah.
when you were such a young age,
Yeah.
and then having to be raised by your grandparents. So, but it's obvious that you had great upbringing, great
I did.
morals and values, everything instilled in you to be a successful woman today. So, what is freedom to you, and how does freedom sound?
Freedom. I just think that we should all have freedom, and then we should be able to do whatever we want, whatever we think is best for us. You know, we're always so afraid to say something because we think that whoever is gonna. It depends on the situation. Let's put it that way, right? Um, I used to be just the way I grew up. I used to be so scared to say something because I would think that somebody will get mad at me until I came to this country. So it's way different. I grew up in Guatemala.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in Belize, grew up in Guatemala, and then life in Guatemala is completely different from what we have over here. And so this country is, I just think that you have to learn how to have freedom in here, especially in school. That's where I learned that you can actually say what you feel, what you want.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is that freedom to you is the freedom of expression.
Expression,
And
yes.
freedom to express yourself, your opinions, your thoughts,
Right.
your feelings,
Yes.
and not feel minimized by doing that. And then
Exactly.
honoring those who express themselves as well.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Of how
Sorry,
you
I wasn't prepared for this
Oh, no,
question.
you're good. Yeah, thank you for sharing
Yeah,
how
of
you
course.
evolved. You come out of your shell of being more quiet and soft-spoken to really exercising your freedom
Yes.
to speak and express yourself.
And you know, to be honest, I would never do something like this. If somebody ever asked me to do what we're doing right now, I would definitely say, yeah, no, not for me. I do not want to be on a camera. I do not want to speak to anyone.
Right.
I used to be so afraid of doing that. Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you so much
Yeah, of course,
for
thank you.
sharing this your freedom of expression today with us and being so open to joining us for a Trauma Talk radio segment. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for chiming in. Please subscribe to this channel, like this post, leave a comment, and share this video clip with 3 of your friends. Then join me on Mondays for Trauma Talk Radio live broadcast for more conversations about overcoming the traumas of life.